Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Pre-Flight. I really do appreciate all of your support. You guys have just been knocking it out of the ballpark, at least as far as watching the live stream, so thank you for that. For some reason, though, my videos aren't getting the kind of traction they used to. Now, there was a major screw-up on YouTube recently that basically marked a bunch of people's stuff as spam, deceptive, whatnot. Their logarithm didn't work out well. This included Machiny90. I don't know how that would be spam, or Comics Division stream last night. Not sure how that would have been spam, but it marked a bunch of those and then forced them private. So a lot of people missed out on a lot of views. The platform is regularly broken, but I'm still grateful for it. And I'm glad you guys are all here. Thank you so very much for your support. As I said, for those of you members, subscribers, for those of you who are not, consider subscribing. It's free. You can hit the little red thing down there, and I'd appreciate that. Do hit the like button, though, and share out the stream because we just got started. We've got a lot to talk about. I miss all of you. For those of you that are in Orlando, for those of you who got a chance to visit the MegaCon in Orlando, I would have been there had I not gotten sick. I would have been doing a turnaround to visit Florida, then turning around and flying back, and then being there for a few days and coming back, which would have been fine by me. But my health and the health of the boss, they were both compromised, so not the best. But let's say hi to everybody here who showed up early, and then we'll get started. Got a lot to get to. We've got Trav 101 saying hey to everybody. We've got Dragon Master 360. Memes of Destruction is here. What's up, Memes? Good to see you, brother. Theme Park Casual is hanging out. We've got Professor Anthrax there. It's that day. Yep, it is. It is. And Jordy is there. What's up, Jordy? Good to see you, my friend. Tiny Metal Trees is here, which is cool. Very cool. We've got Emotionally Unstable Amphibian. Greetings, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. The lovely Sherry is here. Let's get the party started. Indeed. Let's see. Lurian Imakara is out there. She is having her fruity umbrella drink. Well, I wish I could have a drink. I'm not drinking right now at all. Health is important, folks. So it was weird. I'm glad I was healthy going into it because that would have been rough. Anyway, just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. Good to see you. Who else do we have here? Lots of other folks. Hey, I'm getting some folks over from Midnight's Edge. Thanks for coming over, guys. It was a lot of fun over there, let me tell you. We've got Gem M9 here saying, here we go, indeed. We've got Shrap 3D in the chat. Didn't get the notice. Google is overrated. Well, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. I know I got some supers. I will get right to those folks as soon as we get through saying hi to people. We got George Bonnie George Bonnie 90 out there. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Cipher family there. Good to see you. Fat Elvis is here. Awesome. We've got Eric K. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your offer yesterday. You're an incredible human. I really appreciate it. The Mad Mod, the Mensch of Wrenches, the man that really does make a lot of things happen. Thank you, Eric K. I've got Low Spec Linux Laptop hanging out. Furry Kitten is here. Good to see you, Furry Kitten. Been a minute. We got Rob Altus in the chat as well. We've got Dapper Bard Games here saying, I'm back. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully you had a good experience, my friend. Dronoculus P is out there in the universe. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Oh, Hex Allen Comics is here. Awesome. Love it. Heyo, everyone. Indeed. Heyo to you, my friend. Christian Delorme is here. Another quick hello to one of YouTube's underrated creator. Thank you. Cheers. Indeed. Appreciate that and your support, Christian Delorme. You are awesome. Speaking of being awesome, thank you for the Canadian $4 super sticker, which is a cup of coffee, which I need right now. Oh, by the way, after I got off of Midnight's Edge, before I started this show, I wolfed down some pizza, so I'm set for FNT. You got to eat pizza, apparently. So I'm set. Jake D for $20. Holy cow, brother. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Says, hail, Culture. Glad to catch you live again, finally. So darned busy. Hope to see you in Dallas next month. You will. The boss and I are coming to Dallas, folks, to MegaCon it up and to hang out with people and give you all hugs and stuff. Healthy hugs. Healthy hugs this time. All right. Let's see. Da-da-da. Mama Susan fears the beard. Oh, guess what? So I finally worked up my intro stinger for the new channel. It's done with music and all. It's ready to go. It's 6 seconds long. Because obviously it's all about the content on a DIY channel. You don't really need to have some fun things like we do here for the live streams. And then I've got another stinger I'm working on for the channel as well, but it's ready to go right now, and I've got a bunch of video that are coming together. So I'm pretty stoked about that. We've got like 3 or 4 ready to put in the bank. So when I start the channel in June, the DIY channel will have content right from the word go. Dragon Master 360 says Ian Runkle got struck. Yeah, I know a lot of people did. It's a bummer. So yeah, Google related things have been having issues as well. Indeed. Our good friend Ruben Christopher Haynes, who is in Orlando. This is good afternoon, like in Orlando. Hope I finally get to see anyone from the fellowship today or tomorrow. I wish I was there, Ruben, to be honest with you, but go, reach out. Ords is there. I think everybody G&G is there, brother. You should be able to connect with everyone. I hope you do too, sir. I miss you. I really wish I could have been there. I really had planned on trying to make it happen. It just didn't work. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow says, hello, Culture. Happy TGIF. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. And the boss is getting better, too. I'm slowly nursing her back to health. We've got Release the McCracken hanging out there. We got Manowar 665, the neighbor of the beast. Yeah, hanging out with us. Good to see you, brother. We got, we got lots of folks in the chat. You guys are killing it out there. Appreciate all of you. 16-bit mascot is out there. You got hit for your sorcerer stream. That's messed up. YouTube says it was an error. So let's see how that works out. Channel Surf is out there. Drink tea. It makes impairs. Yep, it makes repairs indeed. It really does. Hemorrhoid Hurts is out there saying I had the virus bad and it lasted 6 weeks. Yeah. I shrugged it in less than a week. So I don't know if that probably speaks to viral load. I'm not a scientist, nor do I claim to be somebody who would talk about this beyond my personal experience. So I shrugged it off. Let's see who else is out there. Whiskey Jack is out there saluting us. I can imagine the glass of whiskey that's saluting us right now. Yep, I had pepperoni on the pizza. It was very, very good. Everybody should eat a little something. Indeed. You want pineapple pizza, says the lovely Sherry. Yeah. It's very good stuff for some people. For me, not so much, but to each their own. What's up, Monkey Jeebus? Let's see. We got Soul Assassin out there. Good to see you, brother. The Chatimal. The Chatimal is out there. Wait till you're dead, says Professor Anthrax. Indeed. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get started. We've got one member chat out there from Mr. Grant Gregory. He's been a member for 8 months. He's also my editor. So nicely done, sir. Says Chad Energy on besting it so quick. Well, thank you for that. And if anybody sent a member chat, I'm sorry. We've got the Gilk man asking me how I'm feeling. I'm feeling phenomenally better, sir. So 1 week of downtime is plenty. So and Eric K sends some excellent advice, and I will probably go do this once the show's over before FNT begins, and that is to go get the boss a Jamba Juice. $5 suggestion, 100% great suggestion. I will do that. Not gonna have to remember the recipe for her or ask directly, but we will definitely get on that. Eric K's like, the boss agrees with you. I second that motion. I'll go get it for you, dear. And she's in the chat, by the way. That is the culture boss. So she's just saying hi to all y'all. Let's see. You got to see Sporkin and Memes and Dr. Rachel Lindbergh poke Metallicus and Sully soon. That's right. You're going to go see the film again. You've already seen it, right? The Doctor Strange film. You guys are all going to go together. I'm interested to hear everybody's impressions. I know yours was quite positive, Thomas. I'll be on the lookout for that joint stream from y'all. Pretty stoked about that. For another $5, we got 16-bit mascot out there saying, "Hail, Cultural. Always appreciate your work. Hope you're doing well." And hail the chat. I am almost 100%. I'm feeling miles better than I was before. So much so that one of the DIY builds I will be filming this weekend. That's how much better I feel. So there you are. And with that, I'm not quite Andre, but I'd love to be Andre. Everybody'd love to be Andre. Andre's awesome. Anyway, let's get started. Let's start talking about some stuff. What's up, Brightest Day? Good to see you. Victor Fontaine said, Culture, you're lucky. Took a full viral load from the daughter when she came home from college at Thanksgiving. 7 weeks of COVID. Oh, no. Wasn't better till middle of Jan. Golly gee. Yeah. I just got the brush, right? Just like it was good. It was good. All right. Well, let's get started here. Here we go. Share screen. She-Hulk attorney at law. Now, we've made a lot of fun of this, and for good reason. This particular show, well, it didn't have the best presentation in the world. Let's just put it that way. The CGI was a little rough, and we'll get to another article about that here in just a second. But I think this is going to dominate part of the conversation today. First of all, the trailer had some moments in it that were reminiscent of the original run that I appreciated of She-Hulk, and then it went into the slot run that I really didn't enjoy. We talked a little bit about this last night over on Comics' channel, the Thursday Throwdown, but I feel like this is going to miss the mark in a lot of different ways. First of all, Mark Ruffalo's in it, which I have limited appreciation for him as a human being nowadays, let alone as his performance as the Hulk. But at least they're sticking to the origin story, which is going to be the car accident that makes a blood transfusion be required, which of course puts her in the position where, she becomes the hulking rage beast. And as we look, 78 million views for this trailer in 24 hours. And we saw it. Tatiana Maslany is a beautiful actress. Quite talented, in fact. One of the things that we pointed out last night that I had difficulty with was the sheer volumes of alcohol that were being presented during the course of the show. Basically turning She-Hulk into wine mom and her friend a drunky companion. This is unfortunately the kind of humor we can expect from people like Dana Schwartz, who is, well, let's just put it this way, hardcore wine person, right? A wine mom person with no kids. And as we scroll through, I mean, the first trailer, 78 million, lots of people roasting it. The enormous viewership of the trailer is the second largest trailer debut for a Marvel Studios series, behind the Falcon and Winter Soldier. The trailer is 2 minutes long, featuring Mark Ruffalo. So She-Hulk attorney at law follows Jennifer Walters as she navigates the complicated life of a single 30-something attorney who also happens to be a 6'7" superpowered Hulk. The 9-episode series, so it's going to be 9 episodes, will host a bunch of MCU vets like Ruffalo as Smart Hulk, or Professor Hulk, which is the way that we would refer to him. Tim Roth becoming Abomination. Fan favorite Benedict Wong as Wong. And it casts Ginger Gonzaga, Josh Segarra, Jamil, John Bass, whatever, and Renee Elise Goldsberry. Jessica Gao is the head writer, and you ended up with some real terrible people contributing. EPs are, and probably in name only, Kevin Feige, Louis D'Esposito, and probably the person that is going to make this the show that we don't appreciate, Victoria Alonso, Brand Winderbaum, Kat Coiro, and Gao. Interesting. Of course, being a writer, that's normal. Co-executive producers are Wendy Jacobson and Jennifer Booth. We will have to see where this falls. Again, I think that this will be fodder for a conversation for the whole weekend because it just looks that bad. And I'm not the only one that thinks so. According to Cinema Blend, despite CGI trolling, calling out something as being terrible CGI isn't trolling. This is the other problem with Cinema Blend and all of these other digital mags that have now become shiltastic for the industry. I'll continue. Disney's She-Hulk trailer quickly became one of Marvel's most watched TV trailers. A lot of people are curious about it. Well, we're going to see if it ends up being good. A lot of fourth wall breaks in She-Hulk. Marvel Studios is on a roll with the Disney Plus series. This is a lie. There was considerable fall off, and we'll know more from the Samba TV numbers shortly. For Moon Knight, considerable fall off. In fact, if you look at the total number of streaming minutes that the first premiere episode watched, even though it had a decent 1.8 million people supposedly watched it or that tuned into it in the first 5 days, the total number of streaming minutes was well behind other series premiere shows that they've had on Disney Plus. Here's why that's significant. Moon Knight was the longest Disney series premiere episode. It ran the most number of minutes, and yet it had the least or not a very significant number of minutes streamed overall. In other words, people dropped out of even the first episode of Moon Knight. Now, there are a lot of people who like Moon Knight. Many of them watch this channel, but Moon Knight wasn't as well received as they are trying to portray it at. In fact, I would say a significant number of people bailed after the first episode, and definitely even more after the third. So when those numbers come in on the last episode 6, and I get them, I'm going to shoot this thing in the foot. Anyway, Marvel Studios is on a roll. That's a lie. We just finished Moon Knight, which was terrible. And we have Miss Marvel on the horizon, which is going to be equally terrible, just so you know. But the streaming service is already getting us hyped for the series that will drop after that one, which is She-Hulk Attorney at Law. According to THR, Hollywood Reporter, received 78 million views in the first thing. So they basically just grabbed it. Some of those number of 78 million views are probably people who gave it a look only after they heard how bad the CGI was. And I'm sure that's probably true. To be fair to the trailer, with the new series still 3 months away, it seems likely the trailer is using computer effects that are still in progress. That is a lie. They know it's likely a lie. If they talk to anybody, which again, you would think Cinema Blend would like reach out to somebody and say, are these the final CGI effects? No. We don't have journalism like that anymore. Anyway, She-Hulk actually premieres will get a slightly different look. I don't think that's true. Anyway, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm sure you guys all kind of had your own assessment. Let's jump and see what the chat has to say about this. I'm curious where you guys are at. Scrolling back through. Let's see. Man of War 665 goes, nope. Yeah, no, I don't think there's going to be a lot of interest in this. Harvey Birdman is greater than She-Hulk, says 16-bit mascot. I think you're probably right. Let's see. Hey, I got a Mead raid. Cool. Midnight's Edge raid. Thank you for being here, folks. Appreciate it. All 60. Some of you in the chat. You guys are awesome. China's She-Hulk would have been awesome. Even the prawn version that Sentinel's bringing up is greater than MCU She-Hulk. Yeah, well, indeed. Let us see. Dan Slott is the J.J. Abrams of comic book writing, says Mr. Grant Gregory. Indeed. Olaf sent me a link of what we can expect at Marvel in the coming years. I saw that. I'll pull that up. Thank you for reminding me. Stuff I hate. All right, thank you for that. And yes, I will get to that momentarily, some kind of terribly. Anyway, the grayer Mark Ruffalo's hair gets, the more insufferable his political takes are. Wow. Mark Ruffalo always plays Mark Ruffalo, says the C-Man. Yes, you guys are on fire today. Hey, what's up, Jace? Jace says for 22 Norwegian krona. Hail, brother. And this is a damn shit show. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. We got to hang out. I owe you a hangout. I'll get with you this weekend. We'll work on it. Me and Bamhammer says, I can tolerate Mark Ruffalo as long as he's pretending on screen. Outside, though, yeah. She's a great actress, just not for this role, says the lovely Sherry. You know, I've heard that. I think she's an incredible actress. I really want her to do well. I really do. We'll just have to see. Hey, what's up, KR982? Good to see you. Shulk looks like she's made of plastic, and that's the problem. If that's how the CGI looks throughout the entire series, you're going to have a lot of people dip. I'm getting tired of the cutout look. I really am. I mean, I'm using a green screen right now, and you can tell. I mean, I don't have it quite dialed in. I thought I did before I left on my trip a couple weeks ago, but obviously the lighting in here changed. I need to change all of the overall white balance stuff in order to get this grain weirdness thing to go away. I'm also going to rearrange the way the green screens are arranged around me so that it's better. But I have excuses in that I'm not a big studio. Disney has none. Disney's having major problems with CGI. Look at Doctor Strange and the stuff we saw from that. Wow. Shrek's in the city. She-Hulk. Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's great. Yeah. Shrek's in the city instead of Sex in the City. Yeah. 100%. That's exactly what this is. That's probably one of the best characterizations. And it's going to be that terrible. And of course, you know, Dana Schwartz is one of those people that contributed to that thought process, I would believe. Yeah. Arwen is She-Hulk. Arwen Avalon? I heard She-Hulk and Wine Mom. Indeed. You guys are great. What's up there, Captain Phantom Nerd? Slush Hulk. Indeed. That's the problem I'm having with this. Did you guys not notice all of the... I mean, I didn't bring up the trailer. Do you guys really want to look at the trailer again? But there is almost nothing in her apartment, restaurant, anywhere where there isn't a ton of alcohol floating around. And the conversation around drinks. It's very strange. Brahma Bull would be proud of that alcohol collection. I tell you what, Brahma Bull was talking about it last night and was indeed. More cucked Hulk by the looks of it. So much eye rolling was had. Indeed. Yep. You might hurt. You might feel like your eyes can't return from the back of your skull. That's how much eye rolling around this trailer there was. Yeah, Orphan Black was so good. So good. Single female lawyer. There you go. Olivia Makar. There are elements of She-Hulk that have potential. Indeed. Thank you, Read by Nature. But it has all the hallmarks of a car crash you'd expect from a show written by Open Missandras. And yes, indeed. Yeah. Seriously. Heck. I'm going to do it. Dana Schwartz. I prefer Smart Hulk as Dumb Banner. There you go. Yeah. She is incredible in Orphan Black. I get no great feeling of this. Not only that, she's doing a pretty good Merkin accent, right? Finally, Disney is making a Marvel series for 37-year-old single career women with drinking problems. I think that's a problem. Yeah. And thank you for the like, my friend. It's nonstop shite from Disney. Well, my well has been poisoned. I think everybody's well has been poisoned. Man, I'm watching all the Gilded notifications from all the servers I'm in. You guys are incredible. Thanks for supporting everybody's Gilded out there, by the way. Got Mr. DeLorne participating in the Gilded over on Nick Weiser's channel. You guys are just killing it. You are the best. Brahma Bull's here. What's up, brother? Good to see you. How do you troll a CGI trailer? That's a good question. Don't know. It's not really trolling if you're just calling out bad CGI, to be honest with you. Yeah, CGI trolling. You guys are right there with me. The show could be the greatest ever as long as it's Disney and modern Marvel. I'm not paying them. Them's the facts. Yes, Shrep. I think that's the case now for a lot of people. I have to say Disney is in some trouble. First of all, they're being called out by the trade mags when it comes to having their company be fully supported by the theme park revenues right now, which are fickle. And people are getting upset with paying for this Genie Plus thing right now. And I think as time goes on, is that the value of the parks are being stripped away, replaced with nothing but more expenses. I think people are going to be happy to walk over around the corner, down the street to Universal or even SeaWorld or any of the other world-class attractions that exist in Central Florida, including the beaches. Some great beaches. Insane. Yes, 16-bit mascot is correct. Miss Marvel's going to be a super flop indeed. Mutant Bamhammer brings out the playbook. Everything I don't like is online trolling. A child's guide to internet discussions. True that. Yeah, the word trolling's lost all meaning. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bees Man? So anything that looks lazy or uninspired is trolling. Yes. You guys are on fire. Love it. Humor and Waffles, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. V should give him a lesson on trolling. Yes. Who else is out there? Man, my chat jumped. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry, guys. I'll get there, I promise. What? Hey, Kitty Bear sends a super chat. Says, "What is love? Amber, don't hurt me no more. Amber, don't hurt me no more. What is love?" Thank you for that, Kitty Bear. Probably going to get a claim for that, but I appreciate the €5, my friend, and I appreciate you think that I am love. Thank you for that. Sentinel calls out a list of words that have lost all meaning because they're used constantly. Everyone is racist. That's the Lego song, right? I thought the first Moon Knight episode was terrible. Second, more promising, and the rest car crash. With the finale shockingly bad. A lot of people join your sentiments there. Read by nature. Raising Phoenix. X-Men's been rumored to be the next thing up, folks. Humor and Waffle says, "Dear Marvel, an unrelenting stream of crap is not success. It's just diarrhea." That's true. And a lot of toilet cleanser. Blah. Let's see who else is out there. But it's Disney. They can't do titties when they buy a property. They're basically dead. You can't be creative anymore. They've not been creative at Disney for a very long time. That's why they're remaking everything. Their creativity is gone. They need to deconstruct and destroy things now because the people they brought in, agenda-driven flying monkeys. There, being nice. Azaj Melody is here. Good to see you, my friend. Brightest Day says, "I feel like the only way the show could be successful as presented is if they were genuinely funny, and I doubt that will ever happen." So do I. Coulter's green screen is better than She-Hulk CGI. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. I hope you don't be the next person who is private. It's his real Wade Nation. No, actually, that was a mistake according to YouTube. And I didn't put it in the title. We're just talking about it. I'm safe. What's up, Bilbo Schwaggin? Good to see you. IGN did a good Law and Order spoof of She-Hulk, made it look more interesting, says Soul Assassin. I bet it wouldn't be that hard. We have better ideas. We have better ideas than any of these folks that are making these shows. That broad has questionable taste. And we're 665. Love you guys. Yeah, they're bringing back the X-Men animated series to slaughter it before our nostalgic eyes on Disney Plus, and will cook the the mutants when they debut in the MCU. They will. We'll have to see what happens. And if you don't accept their reboot as something, it's basically it's over as far as we're all concerned. Culture is halfway Hulk. He is greenish. I am a little greenish today. Again, I need to work on the white balance. It's me. You heard from many that Chip and Dale was good way back when. Yes. Now I don't know. Disney Plus needs an adult filter. They kind of have it. They are working on Fox and Touchstone and a whole lot of other stuff. Adventures in Babysitting is a great film. Wonderful. We'll have to see what happens. You know, Adventures in Babysitting with Thor was very cool. I really enjoyed it. Funny how YouTube only privates certain channels. Yeah. Well, it again, it was all a misunderstanding. It was all a mistake. Yeah. It was all a mistake. It was an error. But this is courtesy of our friend Olaf von S. This is all of the upcoming mess that we have from Disney minus. Upcoming Marvel TV shows. Here's what we'll be streaming on Disney minus. The MCU is expanding to Disney minus in a big way. This is 5 hours ago from our friends at Collider. That's right. Collider used to be good. Avengers Endgame marked the end of an era for the Marvel Cinematic Universe in more than one way. Not only did the film serve as a send-off for Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, and Natasha Romanoff, but it also closed the book on the chapter of history in which Marvel was good. Okay, that may not be what was written there, but I just helped them get there. Throughout the first 10 years of the MCU, the movies were made by Marvel Studios, which was run by Kevin Feige, and the TV shows were made by Marvel Television, which was run by Jeff Loeb, who did a pretty good job, by the way. So while there were attempts to make hints and nods towards what was happening in the movies within shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, yada, yada, there was little communication between the two, which explains why the movies ignored the shows. Yeah, it's true. All that changed with the arrival of Disney minus, for which Marvel Studios is creating its own Marvel TV shows. They'll be intrinsically titled to what's happening in the films. Indeed, Feige has said that for the first time, the future of the MCU is being mapped out using both TV and films. It's being mapped out rather poorly, one thing at a time, as a drunk driver on the roadway is bouncing off of parked cars on each side of the road. Anyway. With that in mind, Marvel has already announced a slate of upcoming Marvel TV shows that will debut on Disney minus, many of which will be limited series running just 6 episodes in length. They've already been doing that. What the flip are you talking about? It's longer than a movie, but short enough to offer fans a close-ended story and to not tie very busy actors like Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany down for a multi-year TV contract. Yeah. Without further ado, here they are. Miss Marvel, which already has a lot of people not looking forward to on its June 8th premiere date. It's going to be 6 episodes. She's going to be in Captain Marvel 2. We already know that. Yada, yada, yada. She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Starring Tatiana Maslany, Mark Ruffalo, blah, 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 blah. 9 episodes. What we know so far, not much. It's going to be terrible. I know that already. Secret Invasion. Here you go, guys. Not yet decided, but will likely follow quickly on the heels end of summer because they need something to save them. And maybe Samuel L. Jackson will be that person. With Secret Invasion, this is the thing where they quote unquote are going to tie it all together for phase bore. Bolshevik. 6 episodes. You're going to tie everything phase bore together in 6 episodes. No. So this was announced all the way back in December 2020. That's how long this is taking to put together. Ben Mendelsohn reprises Captain Marvel role as Skrull Talos. Samuel L. Jackson will be Nick Fury. Lots of Skrull lookalikes replacing notable superheroes. And now that the Skrulls are empathetic good guys, and the Kree, their sworn enemy, the bad guys, we will probably expect this to become a point of contention. And I guess Kyle Bradstreet, the writer from Mr. Robot's the one that's doing this. There's X-Men 97, which premieres in 2023. That is the cartoon destroying monster that will be put back in place. Look at how terrible Ironheart's going to be. That's going to be Dominique Thorne. You have Armor Wars to be decided. Look at all these Disney minus shows that have been announced 3 years ago. Most of them we knew about 3 years or more ago. I Am Groot. Loki season 2. 6 more episodes of sad. What If season 2. Untitled Wakanda series. Echo, which will suck rocks. Agatha, House of Harkness. I like Catherine Hahn. I really do. This is not going to work out well. Spider-Man freshman year will be lore destroying, I'm sure. Marvel Zombies. Oh my God. Yada, yada, yada. Does anybody care anymore? Does anybody care? We need a modern remake of Soylent Green. You're living it, Professor Anthrax. Magnus Zerum is like F. Yeah, there's a lot of F's in the chat right now, my friend. Miss Marvel looks like something from the bowels of PBS. I think that's probably an accurate description. Kitty Bear says, here is how I think Disney will get more subs. As normal sites get infected with Palm site links, Disney will infect Palm sites with links to Disney Plus. I think that's probably true. I think that's probably true. Yeah, the new Shield series is not going to be great. And this is that. Yeah, that's the quote. It's longer than a movie. Don't know if that counts for all D plus series, but Loki could have shaved a lot of time off. Yeah, and been a bad feature length film instead of a universe destroying show. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rogue Disney? I hope you're having a good time at MegaCon. Say hi to everybody. They should be watching right now. Just remind everybody they should be watching right now. Hope you're being safe, brother. Looks like a lot of fun. I saw you hanging out with Awards. That was pretty cool. Lots of great stuff happening there. I will be at the Dallas one with the boss. I'm dragging her along whether she likes it or not. She's coming. Blue-Eyed Roof Korea in the base for $5. This culture. Could you see a correlation to Twitter inflating numbers? Netflix almost inflated numbers, but told the truth. Facebook and Disney had to have. Yeah. I do see a correlation. I believe all the tech is there's a lot of people that are going, you've been lying. Big tech's getting their pants kicked in right now on the markets. S&P tech, NASDAQ, et cetera, et cetera. Tech is taking it in the pants. Unlike, a car manufacturer like, let's say, Tesla, who has tangible numbers you can count. Can you really count subscribers? Not really. Can you count paying subscribers? Well, there's a lot of quote unquote paying subscribers that have paid not one dime. There's a lot of bologna sausage out there, kids. And when it comes to Twitter, we know there's a decent chunk, 20%, 50%, fake bots. That's 200. Take 229 million, cut it in half. Wow. You have obviously, Netflix, hundreds of millions of subs, a couple 100 million subs at least, losing subs, being honest about it. They have to. You can't borrow money infinitely. I don't care how good your ESG is. Money's going to become even more expensive. You do not want your credit rating damaged because you misrepresented something in a filing, which you think Twitter's on the hook for. So Facebook, probably on the hook for active daily users, and Disney, subscribers aren't the thing, man. Thank you for that, Roof Korean. Appreciate it. Hey, Writing Ravens here. Good to see you, dear. Good to see you. We got Zon Zoltan here and Plexlinixie. Linixie? Cool. That's a cool name. I will work on that. Plexlinixie. Plexlinixie. I think I got it. So they've replaced Kirby with Herb Trempe version, and you're good. Okay, very good. Sorry, I had to pop off for a second and cough. Yeah. Never heard of most of those characters to Soul Assassin. They always focus on their lowest tier, least successful characters now. Especially things that have been recently created derivatives. This measure, this legal measure that Holly and others are putting together at a federal level to strip back the term of ownership for IP to 56 years is going to hurt Disney. Mickey Mouse will end up in the public domain, as he should have or would have already. So there you are. Somebody said something brilliant, and I think it just jumped. Read by Nature says, doubt they can tie things together at this point. The shows and movies just haven't been coordinated together. No, they haven't. Despite what this article that we just read said, it's been a lie. They're contradictory. Loki's lore is a shit show. It is. You guys actually got me to curse. You guys have been doing that a lot lately. Let's see. YouTube has a preview feature on my TV. Wonder if previews are counted for views. The answer to that question is yes. 20 seconds or more, I think, is technically what we are looking at now for a view. So, yeah. We've got Dragon Master saying, I'd like to compare mainstream tech numbers to independent tech like Linux and Ubuntu Touch. Yeah, I'd love to do that too. That Star Wars gal has nice footage from MegaCon. Yes, she does. But I'm poisoned pilled on anything Star Wars, and a lot of people are. Yeah, Read by Nature says, hell, Strange 2 doesn't even follow No Way Home despite the end of that movie teasing just that. Yep. Hey, Mirrorsphere. Has anyone gifted subs to you yet, Culture? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Do I have? I think Grant worked on getting the gifting thing working on the channel. I can get super thanks now on videos. I just need people to watch the videos. I just need YouTube to let people see that I made a video. That's what it comes down to. Because I get videos that get, over 1,000 views or a couple thousand views or whatever, but they're few and far between. And again, maybe I'm not good at videos. That's what it is. I'm terrible at videos. What's up, Channel 66? Let's see. We could make a trip to Louisiana, as the boss coughs in the other room. Not that you guys could hear that, but Loki lore show may be a shit show, but you know what else is a shit show? Your MO. Okay, sorry. Serious question. Oh, wow, thanks. Though, time travel in Endgame isn't internally consistent. Watch the Fringy video. Yeah, Fringy nails it, indeed. Nothing's internally consistent with Marvel, I've noticed recently. How can Disney sue mom and pop daycare centers out of existence if Mickey is in the public domain? When Mickey makes it to the public domain, which will be 2024, 2024. They're not going to get an extension. They've pissed off too many people. And politicians specifically. People that those politicians, are going to listen to get a cheap, support. Right? It's no politician's ever been wrong when they go against the big corp if the people are having trouble with the big corp. So we'll see what happens with that. But technically, 56 years back to what it was supposed to be, that's going to fix a lot of these issues. Release the McCracken says, with all the derivatives, they should call the next Avengers movie Stolen Valor. Yes. It's probably the most accurate name, to be honest with you. Strip it back to 20 years, says Philip A. Demick. That's plenty of time to make money on an idea before the public can do a better job. Yeah. I think you should be able to control your own creation for, half your lifetime. I think 50 years is reasonable. Create something, make money from it. Somebody else takes it and runs with it. I mean, I'm not going to lose my mind if it's, if it's extended beyond that or anything else, but I'm not happy that, I think it was culturally important at the time, but Disney has decided to move out of being culturally important. They are now propaganda pieces. Saw Anna at MegaCon. She's famous now. Everybody wants to talk to her. Yeah. Captain Phantom Nerd says, I'm curious what you would say about my name change. I think it's cool. I think I like it. Captain Fandom Nerd. It covers everything. It covers, the various captains that we all appreciate throughout sci-fi, fantasy, etc. It covers the breadth of the people who are interested in a particular set of groups, like the fandom in general, right? And nerd probably speaks to just your general interest in things. So I think that's a brilliant name, in my opinion. Professor Anthex says, I have a shirt stating die in Disney characters. Catch me, a lot of people do. Whoa, Manowar says, you told me last time around, Culture. No, we have to drive. We need to be in an automobile. So, but I want to see you guys. I really do. We can make it into Louisiana. I think we can. Hey, Martin Vasquez says, nice seeing you on Midnight's Edge. What was your last favorite Marvel film? Crap. I'm going to break down and say No Way Home was my last favorite film. Prior to that, I'm probably going to get excommunicated, but the first Avengers film was one of my favorites. Right. And I really enjoyed the first Thor. The second Thor is garbage. But Blue-Eyed Roof Korean the bases. I was under the impression, as far as Disney is concerned, copyright for them is forever plus a day. Nope. We will see what happens with Mickey. Manowar 65, the neighbor of the beast, for $6.65 says gifted subs. Sounds like grifting turned up to 11. Hey, I'm all for it. It sounds like Twitch is what it sounds like. YouTube's got a long way to go with the way they monetize channels, but that's a step in the right direction. So good on them. They're doing something good, and they should be commended for that. Just got an alert for the pre-flight. Thanks, Mama Susan. Indeed. Thanks, Mama Susan, for the 51 minutes into the show, getting the alert. It's fantastic. After Marvel and Disney get tired of losing money and all of this femininity, they can swing too far the other direction with toxic masculinity and name a movie Avengers Age of Urethra. Wow. Last night, Pete is even being ghosted for talking about cryptids. Really? Wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. Culturally malevolent. That is exactly the right terminology, is Melody. Those milestones are for suckers. Oh, wait, I sent one. Yeah, I appreciate your milestone chats, guys. You're the best. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate those of you that are members and all of you that are subscribers. It is not a requirement to be a member. If you are a member, thank you. We'll be doing another member stream here shortly. In fact, we're going to talk a little bit about my plans with the new channel and then eventually channels and all of that. We're going to talk a little bit about some international channels and videos we're going to start to put together. Very excited. Let's see. Guys, check out Writing Raven and Master of the TDS over on their Gothic Therapy. They need a bunch of watch hours. They're closing in on it, but if you guys could just put them on in the background, you can even mute them, But they have a lot to offer, so I wouldn't recommend muting them. Just listening to them. Do check that out. They just need hours, guys. So we can get them there. Let's try and get them there. Let's see. Kathy, who says, have you been watching the Amber Turd case implode? Yes, I have. It's insane. We're going to get to that, actually. It's the next thing up on the chat points here today. Because I guarantee you we'll be talking about it all weekend long. The first Avenger is a fine movie. It's really made me a fanboy of the MCU. Yeah, me too. You guys can't make it to Dallas. You're going to be in October. All right. Well, we'll see you then. October in Orlando again. So, and then August is Vegas, right? So that's going to be a party again. I can't wait. You guys, yeah. A lot of people like the first Avengers movie. That makes me feel better. The original iteration will actually be available to fall into the public domain, just like with Winnie the Pooh, et cetera, et cetera. They can only control an iteration of said character for X number of years. That's one of the reasons why they started doing Mickey through the years, by the way, and changing his design ever so slightly, derivatively. And trademarks are different than copyrights. That's true. But they're going to make an argument. We'll see what happens. Other channels, like a news channel, I tried that. Then they took it down. But no, we've got a DIY channel coming out. So me doing things, building things. Showing you how to build things if you're interested, and another channel coming out that will be gardening, which will start out as in the DIY section and then eventually make its own thing to talk about, being somewhat self-sustainable, and that'll include regular gardening and probably hydroponics, aquaponics, all that other stuff. So basically, I'm just going to start monetizing my interests. Maybe you guys will be interested in that. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be cool. Yeah, I think I don't have the button yet. We'll find out. It's a process. So yeah, October is Florida Man again. Indeed. Yep. We've got August for Vegas again, which was great seeing you guys there, and we've got Dallas in next month. Yeah, we are definitely going to hit some clubs. We are going to hit little white balls as far as we can towards a hole with a flag in it. Golfing. I will be there. Let's see what else we got. There will be more channels to view. Indeed. The Opinion Network. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I will show you the right way to use power tools and the wrong way. I use them the wrong way all the time. There will be a disclaimer at the beginning of all my videos saying, don't use the tools the way I'm using them. Use them the right way. I've been doing this wrong for a long time. What's up, Big Ol'? It's good to see you, buddy. Hair care channel, maybe. Maybe. You know who I'd like to partner with? I'd like to partner with Mrs. Nerdrotic for hair care, hair, skincare. They'd be great. Culture Construction. That's a pretty good name. Not quite though. I don't really, I don't really want to get into all that. Although we definitely could. But no, I mean, like, I don't want to do anything more crazy than like remodeling a kitchen or bathroom or any of that. And believe me, those will be things that'll be on the channel. So, Dapper Bard Games is in for Vegas. Awesome, awesome. Hey, what's going on, Society Reviews? Good to see you. Yeah. Check out Society Reviews and check out Society Reviews writings over on Bounding into Comics. And of course, appearances on the Black Pill stream and all the stuff that's going on over there. So they're killing it over there. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all. Got to hang out with Spencer over on the Thursday Throwdown on Comics Division last night. It was awesome. Yeah, Culture's Honeydew channel. That's more like it, Fat Elvis, indeed. We have a fast day early in August, so hopefully Vegas will be after that. I think so. I think so. Oh, I'd love to do streams with Trillium. She's so great, indeed. I say we make a meetup in Joplin. I would love Joplin, Missouri, to be honest with you. Culture deconstruction. Well, there might be some episodes where I demolish things. Yeah. What's up, Morgan King? L'Oreal. Not quite. M Tax Shark is like, I can see CultureCasino running an entertainment conglomerate mega empire someday. I hope. I'll probably be like 70, but that'll be all right. So we're going to see blue-haired trans Mickey, probably. Channel Surf, probably. Yeah, I would love to do a cooking channel. I think Rogue Disney's working on one right now, or going to be putting together some cooking stuff. I love to cook. I do. I can teach you how to make some really fun stuff. We'll get there. Get there. Manowar 665 says Eric A. Culture Boss, fat 50 plus guy force marched on 18 holes in Vegas August heat. That smacks of liquidation. You guys are so great. Oh, can't be worse than that picture of screw bits that some lady claimed were bullets. CC. Oh, I know. That's insane. People are bananas. Let's see. Everyone starting new channel segments. But CC, how will roof Koreans, guillotines, and gallows fit in your business model? How about roof Koreans, Wranglers, cheap repair? That's awesome. I really believe that we all have a lot to offer. I always have. It's one of the reasons that I really appreciated YouTube, right? From the very beginning. I mean, even before I had channels, I was like, this person has a lot to offer. They have a personality, a unique way of speaking. They have a talent. And it didn't matter what they were doing. YouTube became fascinating to me. I mean, I was watching some stupid basketball thing yesterday. The guy that just kind of destroys people in the one-on-one games or two-on-two games. His name's Professor, the Professor. So I was watching some Professor live and stuff, and I'm thinking, this is terrible, but it's good. He's got a unique talent. He makes other people look bad playing basketball. And then if I'm looking for something uplifting, I can go and watch one of the channels that is basically philanthropy, where they just give people stuff or money or whatever, people in rough situations. Those are some of the best things you can watch. You're uplifting. We need uplifting stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that, Kitty Bear. I don't think so. Casino or Culture Cuisine. I think Culture Cuisine is probably going to be likely the channel for food. Bye, Olivier. Love you. Be safe. Let's see. No, we're not doing Crystal Casino. Anyway, let's move on. We've got Amber Heard and Johnny Depp to talk about, right? And the colossal train wreck that has been the revelation of just how terrible a person Amber Heard is, which we already knew. Maybe not everybody else knew. The normies are really learning a lot, aren't they? Johnny Depp to take stand again. Ooh, the thick plottings. Next week in the Amber Heard trial. They were calling it the Amber Heard trial, not the defamation, Johnny Depp's defamation suit. No. It's the Amber Heard trial now. Oh, it's so good. There's plenty more left in the jaw-dropping Johnny Depp defamation trial. At least they call it right there. The Pirates of the Caribbean star will take the stand again next week, and there could be more than 18 hours of bombshell testimony to come from his side. This source told the Post. The 58-year-old actor is expected to be questioned as a rebuttal witness on Wednesday or Thursday, following his week's cross-examination of his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Judge Penny as Karate? I don't know. Anyway, who is presiding over the dramatic Fairfax, Virginia case, gave each side a total of 61 hours and 15 minutes to present their cases. As of Friday, Heard's legal team had 8 hours and 14 minutes left. Depp's lawyers had 18 hours and 30 minutes left. Holy cow. Closing arguments in the explosive trial, which has included allegations of death threats and photos of Depp zonked out after apparent drug binges, are scheduled for next Friday. The Aquaman actress's legal team has also weighed calling Depp back to the stand, which legal experts told the Post may be a risk not worth taking because of how likable he was when he testified the first time around. There's a risk that he's going to have more time being likable on the stand, says civil attorney Catherine Lizardo, when it's actually AH's time to present her case. She said Depp, who smiled frequently on the stand, appeared to be genuine and had a very unique personality, potentially making him appealing to the jury. Yeah, he's awesome. This was weird, the Ellen Barkin thing, man. Oof, she looks like skeleton warmed over, which is a shame. She was really pretty. The actress' possible return will follow testimony Thursday from actress Ellen Barkin, who had a fling with Depp in '94 and said he was often drunk, jealous man who once threw a wine bottle in her direction. We'll see. Why didn't we hear that before, by the way? The courtroom saga has already been chock full of stunning moments. During the trial, she described for the first time Depp allegedly hit her and accused him of breaking her nose in a jealous rage. She wasn't able to get any of that. Traumatized when he shoved his fingers someplace. Wow, bananas. Does she look likable? No. Depp is suing her for $50 million. Yada, yada, yada. So we already know all those things. So, yeah. I think we're going to be talking about that. I think we're going to be talking about this for a long time. Yeah. Bananas. Where's my cultural appropriation channel, says the C-Man. I'm working on it. Team Tortuga, indeed. Thanks for being here, Sean Landergan. Appreciate you, my friend. Olaf Finesse says, well, AH is almost done with her time. Yeah, I know she burned through a lot of it for no reason and not in productive ways, I think. Amber Turd. A Carpenter Culture channel, eh? Why am I getting flashes of the SNL sketch, the retentive carpenter? I'm not that bad. At least not when I build stuff. She's going to have fun till her daddy takes her turd away, says Kitty Bear. There you go. The footage of the crowd booing Amber going in and cheering JD was great. Felt so good seeing the reaction get broadcast. Yeah, indeed. We got Snowdub here saying, hey, kids, good to see you. Heard she walked out of the courtroom and yelled at her lawyers. It's over. She's done, says Soul Assassin. I think so, too. I wait for the news where she fired her legal team and hired a new one, same as her PR team. Yeah, she needed to do that like a while ago. Chris the Bliss says, I saw some stupid channel with 55,000 people watching this BS live. World is in bad shape. One may hope for WWE3 to do a cleansing. Wow, that's a strong take. My goodness, yeah, a bowl of cocaine being utilized in Hollywood. Yeah, shock. I'm shocked to see that there's gambling taking place in this here establishment. They're playing both roles in the stand. Johnny's just a way better actor, indeed. According to James in court, the jury really don't seem to like Miss Turd, says Biggles Metz. Yes, that's what I've heard. Children who use grammar correctly should go straight to jail, says Marby Dog. Pronouns are power. There you go. I didn't know Andy Warhol was still alive. Hashtag Ellen Barkin. Yeah. A little rough. Speaking of food shows, and Me Too Mario Batali won his Me Too case recently. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you for that, Philip Demick. Didn't know that. Looks like Nurse Ratched. That would actually be a believable part for her. I agree. Larry, the name's so nice you have to say it twice. Says hail. Hail to you, my friend. Indeed. One last thing to get to. I know everybody's going to be talking about for a while because I told you this was coming. I said things were having a movement over at the CW because they were trying to sell it. The CW's Mark Pedowitz, this guy needs to change his name, addresses all of those cancellations, all of them, all of the many much of them. This is a rap article that I pulled up on Yahoo because I don't want to give them any love because they suck. The CW opted to not renew almost a dozen scripted series ahead of the 2022-2023 season. The network's chairman, CEO Mark Pedowitz, addressed why. Preemptively answered the question about all cancellations before any journalist had the time they had to call on a journalist to ask them. Holy cow. Look, none of these were easy decisions, he told reporters. We have long conversations about studios and parent companies, and everyone recognized that this is a time of transition for the CW. So unfortunately, some difficult financial and strategic decisions needed to be made at every level. And despite some of the rumors out there, I want to be clear here. Content was never a factor in deciding not to move forward with a show. We're very proud of the stories we told, the producers and writers who created those shows, and all the talent we were fortunate to have had on this network. As Pedowitz continued, he revealed that the team suggested to show creators and writers that they treat their season finales like series finales. The other group I want to address is the fans. Most of you in the press who know me, know I've always been the best to give long-running series a proper ending so creators can finish telling stories in their terms and their fans invested all the time and hopefully satisfied. We also tried to do that this year. We had a general idea early on which shows could be bubble shows, so we did not know 100% of what was going to happen. So we encourage all of those producers to try to treat their finales as if they could be series finales. We wanted to do the right thing by the series and by the fans. What he's telling you there is they basically let the showrunners know that there's a decent chance your shit's gone and you should prepare your teams for that. If they didn't prepare their teams for that, that's on the showrunners and not this dude, right? I'm just saying. So amongst the shows canceled were Legacies, Batwoman, DC's Legends of Tomorrow's, Naomi, which was terrible, Charmed, and Roswell, New Mexico. They canceled a ton of stuff, and for good reason. Nobody watched it. And I have a feeling that'll be a conversation around that for this weekend. Look, CW is for sale. CW's been for sale, not quietly, for 2 years, right? Even before the Warner deal was in play with Discovery, the merger, the spinoff network, the Reverse Morse Trust activity. That was already doing full reverse rewind thing. And this was coming. This was coming no matter what. Hey, Bounding's here. What's up? Good to see you, my friend. Mr. John, good to see you. Mexican Iron Man for $4.99 says, Culture told us so. Yes, I did. I tried to. Tried to warn you, huh? Told you it was coming, and it did. And it's not surprising. Yeah, his name's unfortunate, Crystallis. 100% viewer to like ratio. That's awesome. Thank you, Doubleback again. I hope you're referring to me. Nostra Culture. Literally admitted content had nothing to do with it. Yep, there you go, bounding into comics. Yep. I love it. You guys, this has been so good. Yeah, claimed it. Claimed that. That's right. What a joke. Clearly content had something to do with it. Of course it did. That's why shows with bad ratings got canned. Flash and Superman were removed. They're giving Flash one more season. The Superman show, Superman and Lois thing, that can go as long as it needs to. It was part of that conversation too. Interestingly enough, when the next acquisition, I think it's going to be Sinclair, to be honest with you. So if Sinclair ends up with this, at least they're going to have some stuff that they can run with for a little while, as long as the studio is willing to put teams to produce it. And I'm sure they will. We have Snowed Up for $5 saying, rumor has it Culture may be a special guest star on a certain Puppet Council show this Saturday night, if true. If that's true, I'm sorry and good luck. I will be there on the Puppet Council show. So should you. The Cotton Council is coming up over there on Snowed Up Entertainment. You should check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not to mention the fact that we will be having a late night Culture stream this Sunday. My health has improved, so I will be doing it. Karen 82 says, I have No Way Home checked out at my local library. I couldn't wait when it was in theaters. I was sick as a dog at the time. Well, I'm glad you're getting to see it, my friend. Man, that's pretty good. Yeah, the Cotton Council is coming up. Humor and Waffles. Check out Snowdub Entertainment, Music and Entertainment. You keep changing your name. Are you just Snowdub now? Wait, you got Snowdub Live? Go check out Snowdub. Just go check it out. Not Puppy Council, Puppet. Anyway, I thought that was a lot of fun to talk about it. Here's the thing, because they get even more into the story, and I didn't pull it completely off the screen. How the CW sale could affect its future schedule, and this is part of this whole conversation. This goes back to Thursday. When Mark was talking about this stuff. Look at this guy. This guy's name is Mark Pedowitz. The CW CEO Mark Pedowitz knows fans of his network's programming are really upset at the atypical round of cancellations this season. The executive came prepared for his upfront call with reporters early Thursday with a message to viewers he tried. Broadcast's longest tenured network topper has a history of giving his long-running scripted originals a proper send-off. Riverdale's out the door as well. So yay. We encouraged all producers. We already covered that. Following years of renewing nearly its entire roster of U.S. scripted originals, the CW canceled half its roster. Batwoman, Charmed Dynasty, In the Dark, Legacies, Legends of Tomorrow, Roswell are all gone. The CW's newly announced 2022-2023 schedule Rookies, the 4400, DC's Naomi also failed to make the cut, as the CW added only 3 new shows to its roster to likely station group owner Nexstar. I was wrong. I thought it was Sinclair. It's Nexstar. Apologies. The network sale comes as its business model no longer makes financial sense for its parent company. No kidding. Paramount should have got rid of their part of this a long time ago, and Warner Brothers Discovery with the end of its $1 billion Netflix output deal. So they no longer had income coming in from that place. The 3 shows are going to be Walker and its new spinoff, Walker Independence, and a third one that I forget what it was called. But there you go. So I have no sad feelings for the CW when it comes to this. I felt like it was a fait accompli regardless. And I think that the only thing that's going to actually make it back through the entire process is going to be the reboot of Babylon 5, as it's still in development and will be. And it's something I think even Mark Pedowitz kind of touched on. So I think that'll be the last of it. And that'll be like the last good show that gets put together and will be put on the new network owner's air. So there's that. We lost a lot of great content because of the Batwoman. We have a lot of people who won't be doing great coverage of that anymore. A lot of our friends, like Az and Etep Wakuian and so many others that did some Batwoman stuff, JL Longbone, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Let's see who else is here. Zero self-awareness from Mark Pedowitz. Yeah, I know. Gotham Knights. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy how the entire CW model was based off selling it to Netflix. Yeah. $1 billion worth. And it all went through Berlanti. And Berlanti just basically put showrunners in place, kind of rode herd, and that was it. Not a lot there. Gotham Knights is DOA, but we still get Batwoman season 3 treatment. Yeah, probably. Babylon 5 reboot should die. Unfortunately, it's not. I'm sorry about that. It'll draw people in on the new channel with B5. Is the reboot isn't totally wokeified yet, still done by JMS, so still have some good hope. It will won't be a trash fire. I hope so. And it's going to be important because, again, the new network owner is going to need something that performs. And that's, I mean, let's be honest, when UPN and WB combined to create the CW, there was good tools there. There was something, there were some good things that came together there. But that's the problem. Then they lean too far into, the garbage content. See, this is the problem. We don't have shows anymore. We don't have films anymore. You don't have series anymore. You have content. The minute the word content entered the zeitgeist to describe something that was being put on air, we were screwed, because that meant the quality was out the door. It was just something disposable. The nuance, the magic, that it factor disappears when you consider something just as content. Just as content. That's disturbing to me. Always has been. We have a $2 super chat from our good friend Blue Eyed Roof Korea in the base, saying that umbrella guy was mentioned by Witness yesterday. Indeed, and that was amazing. That Witness went on to talk about during the trial the hashtags and everything that were trending overwhelmingly, which were in support of Johnny Depp, which tells you a lot. That is not something that you want an expert witness telling the jury that everybody outside of this courtroom supports Johnny and not the miserable sheet shitter. Yes, I did just say that. Frustrating. It'd be hilarious if CW just rebooted Vampire Diaries already. We're getting into levels of cultural vandalism where they're bringing back content from less than 10 years ago, says Humor and Waffles, and you're right. But they tried to do that with Roswell. They've tried to do that with a lot of stuff. They're bringing a prequel into play. Very weird. JMS said he wanted to make it more of a B5 side story set in the same universe instead of a reboot. I like that. I'm sure he can do that. Philip A. Demick, I think he can. Humor and Waffles. Yeah, hearing Tug mention was unreal. It was like Rittenhouse mentioning Nick Rekieta on the stand. Yeah, exactly. I am at peace. You guys are amazing. Yeah, they just canceled Legacies, which is the Vampire Diaries spinoff. Isn't the Winchesters something going forward? I know that's a Padalecki property. Am I wrong? I feel wrong. MK Fox says the sordid sheet shitter. Indeed. That's right. Yeah, content equals filler. There are good shows and movies. Yeah, they're just not in the mainstream. It's true. Supernatural, that's what it is. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I never watched any of that goofy stuff. Supernatural spinoff. All right. Okay, fair enough. Then they just wrapped that up over there, right? Hey. Wouldn't it be better if CW just kind of disappeared? It'd be better for everybody. I'm feeling so much better. I'm a little congested right now, but that's normal. Turd is the word. Surfing bird. There you go. Aren't the Winchesters Texas Rangers now? Maybe. I don't even know. All I know is they've got spin-offs galore, nothing that anybody's terribly interested in. But anyway, that's kind of what I think we're going to be talking about during the course of the weekend. I think we're going to be diving more deeply into things just falling apart rapidly. I know everybody's going to talk about Elon this weekend and the cooked up thing that he's recently being tagged with. And he made a challenge to the person who made the claims saying, I have some unique things. Why don't you try and describe them? There you go. Hisash Melody says, I have delusions of grandeur about owning the CW. Okay. I don't know. I guess somebody has to own the Titanic. Speaking of Supernatural, Josh Brolin's Outer Range is a good show, CC. I'll have to check it out. Supernatural was good. The first few seasons just became too repetitive. See, I wouldn't even know. I'm not going to say anything other than, well, that was Padalecki, right? Ooh, you're not going to be here Sunday. You're going to be watching F1. That's awesome. Spend quality time with family. So I'll see you Monday 6. Absolutely, I will see you then. That'll be the late night culture stream, and I'm gonna keep sending out a wide invitation list to a lot of really interesting people that I miss and I like hanging out with. Hopefully, I can guilt Need Infinity to come back in and get Lethal over and everything. So I love those late night Sunday shows. They're a lot of fun. The Elon thing is going to be a conversation. Twitter's still going to be a conversation. Google's going to start entering the conversation here soon. The EU is really going after tech companies to try to put muzzles on people in the foreign markets. See how that goes. If I were a tech company, I'd just be like, you know what? This is not worth it. We're just going to stop doing business in your area. Does that sound good? See how fast they walk that crap back. There's nothing to replace, a lot of the Google services. They would piss off everybody in their country. We'll see. Or their countries, I should say. It's the EU. For real, I will really, really, really be doing it Sunday night. So for sure. Yeah, I know they start really early in the morning there. I know. Shrap, did Elon get me to kind of in a very half-ass way? So, but Apple's in the process of acquiring a lot more production places. If you're talking about like studio space and stuff like that, and lots to work on and everything, when do they start acquiring another studio? I would say that's going to be by the end of the year. This is going to be a big year for M&As, mergers and acquisitions. I think we're still going to have a big year, especially after obviously the Twitter deals wrapped up in October. But you're going to see a lot more. It's the die's already been cast. So. Yeah, the minute he said he was going to vote Republican, they went swinging for him. So, and I can't wait to see the Starship fly. Yep. Could be living on Mars in 20 years, folks. I could be spending my retirement years there. Could be, though. There is only one person who can kill the CW, Zaslav. If it's not making money, then it'll be put out back like old Yeller. Well, Paramount doesn't have any money for it. Let me tell you that. And they just collected a big check from Warren Buffett, but that's going to keep the company going. That's not going to be for spending money foolishly on CW stuff. All right. Well, we got to wind it down. Please check out the amazing content that we have for you this weekend. The Sunday Culture Review will be returning Sunday midday, and we will have the late night culture stream Sunday, and of course everything next week. Please check out great, amazing shows that we have coming up for the rest of the day. Friday Night Tights is coming up here in just a few moments, along with Friday Night Frolics somewhere along the way. You have incredible stuff coming from people who are hanging out at MegaCon. I'm sure after that, you have just great stuff coming to you from Sporkin News Podcast. My buddy Scott's got a big Saturday planned for you. A week from this Saturday is even bigger. He's got 2 shows on a Saturday. Next Saturday, so do check those out, and do hit the like button and get ready, because as of June 1, the new channels will launch, and I will be trying to get all of you to check those out as well. And wow, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for those of you who were here the whole time. I really appreciate it. For those of you who jumped in, I appreciate you too. We have the member credits video coming up after the exit, and maybe a Bear Dog clip. Everybody have a great day. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
In about 1 minute. Thank you.
Thank you.